How many times have you been in a store, spotted a dress that stopped you in your tracks? Perfect color. Perfect length. The fabric feels like a dream. You turn it around, see those sleeveless straps, and put it right back on the rack. Or maybe you bought it. Maybe it is sitting in your closet right now, tags still on, waiting for a day that never quite seems to come. We stand in the mirror and instead of seeing a woman who has lived a full, rich, extraordinary life, we zero in on the softness. The texture. The way the skin falls differently now than it did at 40. And because no one ever taught us how to dress this magnificent, evolved, melanin-blessed body, we default to hiding it. But hiding is not elegance. And here on Elegance Women, we do not do hiding. Black women over 50 did not come this far to disappear into oversized cover-ups and dark shapeless layers. We came this far to glow. Deeply. Fully. Without apology. The skin we are in has been kissed by melanin, shaped by decades of grace, and it deserves to be dressed with intention, not shame. Today we are giving you 5 specific, practical styling tricks that work beautifully for mature Black women who want to wear what they love, look polished and intentional, and walk into any room with their shoulders back and their confidence completely intact. Stay until the very end, because trick number 5 requires nothing extra. No layers. No accessories. Just you, the dress, and a mindset shift that will change how you get dressed every single morning. Trick 1. The featherweight layer. When most women feel exposed in a sleeveless dress, the first instinct is to reach for a cardigan. But a bulky knit cardigan cuts your silhouette in half, buries the waistline, and makes a stunning dress look like an afterthought. So instead of putting something heavy over the dress, we are going to put something almost invisible under it. A second skin mesh top or a delicate long-sleeve lace layer. Not the scratchy costume-style mesh from decades ago. We are talking micromesh, stretch lace, ultrafine jersey. Fabrics so sheer they look like a whisper against the skin. The fabric softens the texture of the skin, blurs any unevenness, and provides coverage without hiding your shape. The goal is monochrome alignment. A deep navy dress with a midnight navy lace layer looks runway ready. An earth-toned wrap dress with a warm chocolate mesh underneath looks effortlessly sophisticated. When the undertone of the layer matches the dress, the whole look reads as intentional, as designed, as expensive. You do not always need a full bodysuit. Cropped mesh tops or individual arm sleeves work perfectly. You only need sleeve coverage. And you stay cooler, which matters for those of us managing our own personal climate system. Trick 2. The Airy wrap. Most of us have been doing the wrap completely wrong. You brought a thick pashmina to cover your arms and spent the entire evening clutching it. It slipped every time you moved, dragged across the table, and ironically drew more attention to the very thing you were trying to conceal. The problem is not the wrap. It is the weight. A heavy solid fabric does not float. And elegance is all about movement. The wrap you want travels with the air when you walk. Silk chiffon. Open weave linen. Organza. Fine georgette. These fabrics drape, billow softly, and let a gentle version of your arm show through without fully revealing it. That softness is not a compromise. It is sophisticated. Here is the technique that keeps it in place all night. Drape the wrap over one shoulder, bring the opposite end underneath the other arm, and secure both ends with a vintage brooch or a silk scarf ring. What you now have is a one-shoulder architectural drape that stays exactly where you put it, leaves your hands completely free, and looks deliberately chosen. 4 deeper melanin skin tones. Choose a wrap with texture contrast. If your dress is smooth silk, reach for crinkled linen or embroidered organza. That contrast says, I styled this. Every piece was chosen. That is the difference between dressing to hide and dressing to shine. Drop a number in the comments right now telling me which trick you are most excited to try. And if you have not subscribed to Elegance Women yet, now is the time. Join a community of Black women over 50 who are done shrinking and done being overlooked. Trick 3. The power strap and the strategic neckline. Sometimes the discomfort has nothing to do with your arms. It has everything to do with the cut of the dress. Thin spaghetti straps create an optical problem on a mature body. A very thin strap next to a broader shoulder makes the arm appear wider. When the strap looks too thin, it creates visual tension instead of visual ease. The fix is the power strap. Look for straps at least 3 fingers wide. A wider strap anchors the shoulder, creates a clean vertical line, covers where the shoulder meets the upper arm, and draws the eye upward toward your face rather than outward toward the arm. It also means you can wear a real bra without managing strap situations all evening. For necklines, avoid square cuts and straight horizontal lines across the chest. Those lead the eye directly toward the broadest part of the arm. Instead, reach for a deep V neckline, a scoop with depth, or an asymmetrical neckline. Diagonal lines pull the eye inward toward your collarbone and jewelry. When the eye is drawn to your neckline, your arms simply stop being the main event. Finally, check the armhole cut. A high tight armhole pinches and creates bulk. A dropped armhole or racerback style elongates the arm, creates breathing room, and gives the whole upper body a leaner, more elegant line. Trick 4. The cool girl button down. A button-down shirt with a sleeveless dress is one of the most effortlessly stylish moves in modern fashion for women over 50. And the key is that you are not wearing the shirt to hide the dress. You are using it as a deliberate styling element. Slip the shirt on completely unbuttoned. Tie the 2 front tails in a soft loose knot at your natural waist. This creates a defined silhouette, draws the eye to your waistline, and frames the dress instead of covering it. Then roll the sleeves to the 3/4 point, just below the elbow. The wrist and forearm are the most elegant, most slender parts of the arm. Showing the wrist and covering the upper arm is one of the most flattering sleeve lengths in existence. For daytime, a crisp white linen shirt is undefeated. It does not cling and the white brightens your whole complexion. For evening, try a sheer silk shirt or organza duster in the same color family as your dress. It creates a soft luminous halo that reads as evening wear, not a cover-up. And the finishing detail that transforms everything. Pop the collar. It frames your face, adds height, and makes the whole outfit feel modern rather than safe. When you walk in with a popped collar, a tied waist, and 3/4 sleeves, no one is thinking about your arms. They are thinking about your presence. Trick 5. The art of misdirection. No extra clothing. No layers. No new accessories. This is about understanding how attention works and using it in your favor. If you create a focal point so visually compelling that it immediately captures the eye, everything else becomes background. The arms do not disappear. They simply stop being the thing people see first. Start with the skin. Melanin-rich skin is extraordinary, but as we age it can lose its glow. The solution is body oil with a very fine shimmer. Not glitter. A sophisticated, subtle sheen that catches the light when you move. Apply it to the high points of your shoulder and collarbone. When light touches those areas, the skin looks lifted, healthy, and radiant. For Black women, this is particularly powerful because melanin-rich skin responds to light in a way that lighter skin simply cannot. You are not covering anything up. You are illuminating yourself. Then create your focal point. An oversized statement necklace. Architectural drop earrings. A bold silk scarf tied at the neck. A wide-brimmed hat outdoors. Whatever you place near your face becomes the first thing people see. When someone is admiring your earrings and commenting on your necklace, your arms are not the conversation. You are. The arms become the elegant frame. You are the masterpiece inside it. 5 tricks. 1 common thread. You are not hiding. You are curating. And there is a difference that goes far beyond fashion. Hiding is a surrender. Curating is a skill. And every woman in this Elegance Women community is more than capable of that skill. Your arms have carried children, held the people you love, worked and created and embraced for decades. They are not a problem to be solved. They are a chapter of a story that is still being written. And right now that story calls for a sleeveless dress and the full confidence to wear it. Go to your closet this week. Find the dress you have been saving. Put it on. Try one of these 5 tricks. Then go somewhere that deserves your presence. Because you are not too old. You are not too much. You are exactly enough, and then some. Do you think Black women over 50 are pressured to cover up more than any other group of women? Drop your honest answer in the comments. I genuinely want to know. And tell me which of these 5 tricks you are trying first. If this video served you, give it a like and share it with a woman who has a sleeveless dress waiting in her closet right now. She deserves to wear it. Subscribe to Elegance Women and come back every week. We are just getting started. And darling, so are you.